Hey everybody, welcome back to Plum Figgy. This is Tammy. Sorry for the cat. Happy Monday. Let's see, let me make sure I've got everything in frame. All right. Okay, so sorry about that. So happy Monday. Hope you all had a great weekend and excited, well, maybe hopefully excited for the week to come. Can't believe it's already March. Basically, it's crazy how fast this year has gone. Okay, so we're doing the Collage Weekly Challenge today. If you're not familiar with what this is, I have a link down in the description box below to Margarete Miller's Etsy shop, where she has created a planner, and for each week you get 5 prompts and then a bonus, and you're supposed to do a collage with those prompts. And so like for this one, the prompts got glued together. So here's an example of the prompts for this particular one. And so anyway, you can buy the actual planner. You can buy the planner in a digital kit form, or you can buy the digital kit of just the prompts. So that's what I've done. I've just been using my own journal this entire time. Well, the entire time I've been doing it for the last, well, I did it all last year and then this year so far, and I'll continue it this year. So anyway, sorry, I'm rambling. I don't know what I'm talking about. So this is what we did last week. It's kind of a fun one. It's kind of a seafaring kind of theme last week. Really, I kind of like it. We don't do a lot of blue for some reason, and I tended to lean towards that color. I didn't really think about it too much, but even in the artichoke there was kind of some blue in that too. So yeah. Okay, so let's move on to our prompts for this week. We've got inspired by a fairy tale, something that represents an event, an it's not an artichoke, an architectural element, a dictionary page, a key, and then the bonus is a postal stamp. So, okay, first things first, I looked through all my children's books. I didn't really come up with anything fantastic for something inspired by a fairy tale. But then I remembered I have this Once Upon a Time paper pad by DCWV, and there's obviously a lot of really good ones in here, but I thought I'd do it a little bit more understated with the glittery crown. Trust me, from this paper pad, this is pretty understated. So, so anyway, I'll incorporate that. Okay, sorry, probably gonna have a disaster here. All right, so next thing, something that represents an event. Okay, so I found, well, at first I was thinking about using a vintage greeting card, and it's a belated birthday greeting card from probably the 50s, it looks like, but the colors and everything just wasn't really quite working for the rest of the stuff that I have going on. So excuse me, I just choked myself. So I went looking through my ephemera, and I've got, this is some, you know, it's been printed. And then this one is New Year's Eve Supper from 1934 and 35. And then this is a menu from New York, March 13th, 1910. And it's Café de la Opera. So, I don't know. I think that sorbet opera, I don't know. I felt like that could be an event too. I don't know. But we'll see. I'll use one of these two for my something that represents an event. Architectural element. For this one, I for sure was like, well, I just used a bunch of Luise Heinzel's digital kits to create pretty awesome things. So these are printed on really thin tracing paper that was tea dyed and then glued on top of an image. So image of a tree that's got pink flowers blooming on it. This is the same image behind with a different image on front. Here we have, it's kind of hard to see, but there's trees on either side, and it's like you're looking through the pathway with light coming through. So anyway, I've got a bunch of these, and then I didn't really share this at the time, but I also printed some of her other digital. I've gotten several from her, and so I printed some on tracing paper, some of them on this very light brown paper. So I don't know. These are pretty fantastic. But then I've got, these are the trees, and then I've got these that I had thought about using. Actually, I'm going to pull this one out because I think this one might be a really good one for our design here. Maybe I'll pull both of those out. And yeah, so I didn't end up using these yet, but I thought they could really work somehow. So, and they kind of look like a fairy tale kind of town, don't you think? So we'll go ahead and use, well, I'm not sure if I want to use that one or if I want to use one of these, but I'm kind of maybe leaning towards this one. Okay, and then dictionary page, that's easy. Got plenty of that, so I have some scraps and other, a key. I've got some key charms in here, well, actual keys, and then I've got some charms. So, oh, there's a tiny little key. Let's pull that one out. Take that out too, I might need that. So, it's already attached to something. I think I found the one that I might want to use. I don't think there's... Yeah, I think I like the one that... I mean, or this one, but I'd have to figure out something to put behind the... Maybe I could put dictionary page behind there. Okay, we'll pull that out too. I might use that. We'll see. Okay, so there's that. And then the last thing was postal stamp. So that's pretty easy. These are the real thing, and these are bigger and stickers. So, and I think there might be the real thing in here too. I'm not sure. Somehow things get kind of mixed around eventually. All right, so I'm going to pull these off to the side for a minute. We're not going to need those quite yet. I'm not sure how I want to deal with this, but I'm thinking kind of makes sense. Let's see. To do something sort of like this, maybe with the crown in the middle. And maybe we could glue some of this down on the background first. So let's do that first. Am I doing this and I'm just doing it? I think so. Okay, so I don't know if I want to do the entire background of it, but we'll see. Okay, so yeah, I guess we'll just do this as kind of like a collage, I suppose, in the background. Collegiate. Co-education. Yeah, so I'm just gonna glue these down and we'll just have this be the background and I'll be back after that. Alright, so there I've got myself a little background. So put this back down. So yeah, you'll be able to see through here to the background. I need to find my water brush and get rid of some of this. Okay, I don't need to save that for anything. Whoops, didn't really want to get the entire thing completely soaked. Let's try and dry that. And then I'm going to get rid of at least this top part because you can clearly see the printing line right there. So we'll just get rid of that, make that a little bit more roughed up. All right. Okay. So, yeah, I'm liking this. I think this will be cool. I like that you can kind of still, well, this is still wet, so it's kind of being weird. Okay. Do I want to meet it in the middle? Maybe. So I'm thinking the most obvious place for this crown is kind of like in the middle here. I need to, I'm gonna rip this. Yeah, figured. I was right on the dotted line there, perforated line. But I think it's roughed up enough. I think it'll look okay. So I don't know if I want this to go over the top of these or if I want it to be under, but I'm gonna take quite a bit of this, I think. And yeah, oh, it's a little unorthodox, but okay. So if I put it underneath, I think that might be better. So I'll need to fold this in half. Let's see. Halfway would be about there. And let's just go ahead and glue this down. Oh, are we gonna lose our little flower over here? I hope not. Oh well. Probably would have gotten covered up at some point anyway. Yep, we are. Maybe I'll put a postage stamp there instead. Okay, so that's gonna fold all right. Boy, the color scheme is really working out, isn't it? Didn't really plan that. Okay, so then now we've got our architecture. And to be honest, it's not like I had to do both sides, but I think this will work really well. Yeah, I think that's kind of cool, actually. It's like, I don't know. It's kind of cool. Okay, so we've got a New Year's Eve supper or a menu. I feel like if I did this, I could rip around the edges, get rid of these hard edges here. I probably should ink around this. And then we've still got to do, oh, our key somehow. Let's see. I guess it's a mirror image, so it doesn't really matter if you cover up one side. It's not going to make any sense. But then, do any of these make any sense? Okay, so, and then this can be a pocket. So we'll have that bonus. Or do I want it over here? I might like it better over here. I don't know why. Okay, so I think at this point now I'm going to go ahead and glue these down. Okay. Got way more glue than I needed there. It's all right. It'll dry. Okay, there's that side. Well, that looks pretty darn cool. Don't know why I did that there. I could put this up here. Well, let me figure this part out first, and then we can go back. So... Okay. Very nice, very nice. Oh, I don't need that yet. It's like I just had a moment of like, oh shoot, did I forget that again? No, don't need that just yet. Okay. So, now, I think I need to cover this up here. I don't know. I could also go sideways, which would be different. Could go here. I think I like it there. Okay, I need to ink around the edges. Got my ground espresso distress oxide stain. Actually, I'm going to grunge this up a little bit more too. I think it's just a little too kind of yellow, honestly. Do we have it like right there? All right. So if I had that there and I did 1 or 2 large stamps, got some more architecture happening here. I could go different colors, but I kind of don't think I want to do that. I kind of like that actually. So this is in Washington, D.C. it says. I'm wondering if I can find something from Washington, D.C. Doesn't. Okay, so then these aren't stamps. These are actually from the dust jacket of a book, but I kind of really like the color here. Ooh, I kind of really like that. I do. All right, so let's maybe do, and then we've got him. I'll save those for something else. I'm wondering, should I do a real stamp though? Down here, maybe. This one's kind of colorful. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Well, that was lucky. Okay, so I'm going to, oh, we need to get rid of this dark edge. And just put my things away. And get rid of this dark edge, or white edge. Okay, the rest of it's fine. I'm gonna glue this entire thing down because it's actually got kind of a plasticky, slippery backing. Well, this is cool because she's wearing a crown, and yeah, because it's the Queen of England. So I don't know, maybe that's our fairy tale. Didn't really mean for it to be, but it could be. Okay, and then this will be a pocket. Hopefully my thing will fit. Nope. Nope. Okay, so I'm gonna have to tear this down just a little bit. Okay. I just want just a little bit of it to peek out. Not too much. I don't want it to cover too much there. It's very white. Okay. And then, let's see. Nah, I think this will be fine. So we'll just glue this guy down. Oh, the key. Where are we going to put this key? It'd be easier if I had a picture of a key. Trying to think, what do I have that I could put into, if we used this, because this would be a better one to use. But it's the kind where you're supposed to put a little picture or something inside there. Let's see. Well, I've got dictionary page. don't know how exciting that would be. Let's see, what's this? And it's such a small little space. You wouldn't really know what anything in there was. Let's see what I can find here. Mushrooms aren't really right. This one's gonna be just a bunch of random like colors and collages and stuff, which actually might be kind of what I need. Oh, I hate that picture. I don't want that color. Oh, little birds might be cute. Flowers could be cute. The problem is it's so small you wouldn't even know. Where's my... You could have one little bird or part of a flower. That one little bird wouldn't work. That wouldn't be a bad thing. Okay, so how do I do this? I'm also trying to decide where I want to fasten this. I don't want it just, you know, I could just sew it right onto the page like that. Okay, so let me figure out this first. I don't know why I do this to myself. I always make it so difficult. Okay, I think I need to just trace around it and then, oops. Okay, I've got enough to see what I need to do here. Got lucky on that one. I don't know what kind of glue I should use for the top part, but I'm going to use Fabri-Tac for this back part. Wow, couldn't have got much better than that. Here it is before. Well, let's see if you can see it. It's awfully dark in here. Okay, so let's see. Do I use Fabri-Tac for the... I feel like I've used art glitter glue. It says it dries clear. I'm gonna go for the art glitter glue. Yee. We're just gonna lather it in there and hope that it all works out. Get rid of the extra. Okay, so can't tell if it's like seated in there right or not, but from past experience, it looks cloudy for a little bit, but then it will brighten up a little bit once it's dry. And to be honest, that little birdie is so small, you really don't know what it even is. Okay, well, here we are at this point. I don't know if you can even really see it in there, but it's in there. So, okay, so for the key, I do think I like it kind of like right there. So, let me put my lid back on here. You know what I should do is glue this down. That will help me so it won't move around. Honestly, I could probably just glue it down and be done with it. Let me see if I can get away with that. Yeah, I think it'll be good. Okay, I'm not gonna mess around with sewing it. I think that's it. I think that's my collage, guys. So, yeah, because this Fabri-Tac will hold it really well. All right, guys. Well, hope you had fun today. It's 1 week of me being on vacation from YouTube, and I'll be honest, I needed it. I didn't realize how much until I was on it. But I'll be back. It's definitely going to be at least another week, might be even more. We'll see. I'm like really burned out. Just kind of needing a break for a minute. So yeah, but anyway, this was a lot of fun. I'll tell you what, I have been working in my craft room like you wouldn't believe. I've basically transformed it in the last 2 days. I still have a lot of work to do, but I will shoot a video of the after. I'm not going to do the before because it was not in a state that I wanted to share it. But yeah, so I guess go ahead and look forward to that because that'll be coming. I'm probably never going to be completely done with it, but I'll get it to a point where I can at least show it to people. So yeah, so anyway, missing in some ways the videos, but at the same time, this was a much needed break that, like I said, I didn't think I really needed as much as I did until I was in it. And now I'm really glad that I took this little bit of a break. So, having said that, yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye!